And we look over there and we see Greg Brown. Morning, Greg. How you doing today?
Hey, Jack. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. All right.
Good.
We get ready for Bucko baseball today against the Red Sox. But how about yesterday? A couple of good pitching performances there you got, although it was a loss, but that's not the bottom line.
Yeah, the Pirates played the Phillies in Bradenton, and Joe Musgrove made his first start, and he was very encouraged. It was a strong outing for him. His first couple of innings was able to use all of his pitches, he said, and threw a ton of strikes. He worked on a new delivery toward the end of last year, kind of a new arm angle. Very encouraged by that. I guess that's the thing I'm most encouraged about, Jack, is that the pitching through the first 5 games, even though and I think we might have mentioned on this Monday or last Friday even that the Pirates are not going to outslug anybody this year. That's a fact. I mean, they're not going to win 10-9 games. They're not going to be able to come back from big deficits. So they're going to have to outpitch them, the opponents, and they're going to have to be smart on the bases. And they're going to need their bullpen to be much stronger than they were last year. They're going to have to catch the ball. And so far, just 5 games, they have been doing that. They've been catching the ball better. They've been playing smart on the bases. And the pitching, the starters, and maybe especially the bullpen. I mean, Michael Felice, who pitched out of the Pirates' bullpen most of the last 2 years after coming over as part of that Garrett Cole trade from the Astros, he has shown glimpses, but has been very inconsistent. Yesterday's inning by Michael Felice was as dominant as I've ever seen him. It was really impressive to see. So if he's figured something out, that's going to be huge. Edgar Santana, who had Tommy John surgery, missed all of last year, but had an outstanding rookie year 2 years ago out of the bullpen. He pitched the other night against the Yankees in Tampa. And just looked confident, looked strong, was throwing mid-90s again. Nick Birdie, who pitches today and missed much of last year with that thoracic outlet syndrome surgery, he was throwing in the high 90s, touched 100, I understand, in Clearwater the other day. He'll pitch out of the bullpen for an inning today. You could really go up and down the list, and the encouraging signs of this bullpen. They could win a lot. They could sneak up on a lot of people this year very quietly based on that aspect of starting, pitching, bullpen, smart base running, aggressive base running, and catching the ball, which they did not do. Communication, which they did. I was so frustrated last year that there would be balls dropping in between outfielders and infielders, and we heard talk time and time again of, we're out there working on it, we're out improving, and that was not true. They did not improve on it, they did not work on it, but they certainly have worked on it in spring training, and it looks really good right now.
Mm-hmm. Of course, when you're talking about good pitching and all the little fundamentals that add up to something, you got to play good defense too, right?
Well, yes, and they did not do that, and I think that's one of the things you see them. The guys they brought in, this Guillermo Heredia, who was probably going to be a 4th outfielder, but will start in center field today. He's a Gold Glover in Cuba. Has played in the big leagues parts of the last couple of years with the Marlins. He's in center field today. He made an outstanding catch the other night in Tampa, sprinting, dead sprint toward the wall. Without disrespecting Starling Marte. Marte won a Gold Glove in left field. He was not as strong defensively in center field. And one thing about Starling Marte, and heck, it's easy for me to say because I'm watching the game from high above and a safe environment. He never saw a warning track or a wall that he liked. He would when he approached the warning track, he approached it with kid glove care. And there would be a lot of times where balls would drop on the warning track or at the base of the wall, and you'd wonder, if he had gone one more step, could he have made that catch? That might be a little thing, but we'll see. I mean, again, Heredia was fearless making that catch. Gerard Dyson, who was brought in as a free agent as a strong figures to be the starting center fielder this year, a veteran. another guy, strong defensively. The infield defense has been outstanding this spring. It's only been 5 games, but again, I'm really, really encouraged by it so far, Jack.
Okay, sounds like a lot of positives there. Well, you got the Red Sox today and no Mookie, so that'll be interesting to see what the atmosphere is around the Red Sox.
No Mookie, exactly right, and they're still waiting. They say the commissioner is saying that by the end of next week, we believe, is when they will be handed down perhaps a strong punishment, because that investigation into the Red Sox potentially face some type of discipline because of the sign stealing scandal. That investigation will come to a close by the end of next week. We'll understand what we hear is when they will be handed down the discipline.
All right, Greg, have a good day. Talk with you Friday.
Hey, Jack.
Yes.
Jack, it's always a good day when we can celebrate Jack Benedict's birthday, along with Johnny Cash was born on this day. So Johnny Cash and Jack Benedict, 2 very famous humans, celebrating birthdays.
I'll try to walk the line. Okay.
There you go. There you go. Hey, you've been everywhere, man.
Yes, I have. Thanks very much, Greg. We'll talk with you Friday.
Thanks, Jack.
You bet. Bye-bye.
You've been everywhere covering IUP sports.
Yeah, I'm going to Clarion tonight. Hey, District 6 has just announced the United Girls are going to play Penn Cambria in the AAA consolation game Friday, 7 o'clock. They're going to play at Forest Hills High School.